Right, re-rolling. Hello all. I'm sorry I haven't been uploading on YouTube lately. It's purely because I haven't got anything to report. But things are coming along, and I tried to do a video yesterday, but it was too long for YouTube. So I have to try again today. I might do a two-part video. I don't know. I'll see how I feel about that. And you'll have to excuse me, I'm losing my voice. So, we have a nice sunny day. It is a Monday and I've got no builders next door. Yes. I should be outside doing some work, but it has been so cold lately, it's not funny. So let's have a look around. I got a peace lily here that's just starting to flower. Not much has been happening actually, but everything is starting to grow. And so I might have a harvest sometime in the next couple of months. Maybe not June, but maybe July. So we'll see how we go. So let's start over here. And my voice can't out of me, you know why. Spinach seedlings. Oh, they're popping up nicely. I've been keeping it covered because I've been trying to get stuff started in that bed there. Nothing. And I think as soon as the seedlings come up, the birds come and take it. So still got a bit of mint, so I haven't killed that yet. And it hasn't been attacked by aphids either. Speaking of being attacked, strawberries. Looking very pitiful at the moment. You see what I mean? So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. There are some new shoots coming through. You can see just down there. So I have to get in here and tidy it all up. Otherwise I won't have strawberries. This area is looking very nicely. And I just finished this pot plant stand. And the dogs are going nuts in the background because there's a siren going, because I live near a main road. Got a couple of pots there that I've got to fill in, but I'm not too sure what to put in. So this is a salvia here. So still going. This is called a campanula. It's a very strange name. I'm loving this look here. Loving that. It just makes a nice little side display. I can't remember what it's called though. I should have bought 3 of them. But I've got some chives looking very pitiful there, so yeah. So over here, I know I've got to chop back this ivy. I've tried all sorts of herbs in this garden bed. Spinach, parsley, basil, nothing. Do you want to know what's coming up? Onions. Onions, onions, onions. That's all that's coming up in this bed. I spilled a packet of seeds here and I couldn't get all the seeds. So it's going to look out of whack. I've got a couple up the top there. So they're poking through. So that's good. I've been tidying up this one. Getting all the weeds out. Weeds, weeds, weeds. Story of my life. I'm leaving the spinach there until the other spinach gets a bit more going. So, yeah, it's been slow going, unfortunately. Now, tomatoes. In that garden bed there, I've got tomatoes coming up. And it was from Mum's soil, and I don't know what to do with them. So I've transplanted some just to see if they like this garden bed. They're getting a bit of sun at the moment, but they're looking a bit, it's been too cold. Why tomatoes are coming up in winter, I have absolutely no idea. So it's a bit of a oddball, that one, but if I get tomatoes, I get tomatoes. I'm determined to get tomatoes this year because me and tomatoes don't go well. So I'll keep you updated on that. Nasturtiums. I just pulled out all those weeds last week. Now they're freaking back again. Can't bloody win. I'm loving this. Look at this flower. Look at that. Absolutely perfect. And you know what? I'm kind of surprised that the orange and yellow really go well together. My kitchen window's over there, and I can see the colour from my kitchen window when I'm washing the dishes, and it's actually quite pleasing to see. So, weeds, grass is growing back. Now, this is the exciting part. Potato plants are just absolutely going nuts. Now, this might be finished by next month. I'm not entirely sure. Something's having a go at this one. This one might be the first to harvest, I think. But I have to keep everything covered up because we are being wrecked and ravaged by the green caterpillar. I've had a good old munch. But have a look at this, if I can get in there without destroying everything. Broccoli. Chives are going nuts. This is a red onion that was left over from last year. It somehow survived the summer and perked back up again. And see what I mean? Tomatoes. Oh look, tomatoes. I had a conversation with Mum about it the other day. She said to me, I said to her, Mum, I've got tomatoes growing in your soil. And she said, well, that's fine, but I never had tomatoes growing in that soil. I'm thinking, okay, what was she growing? Will explain a lot about my mother. Don't tell her I said that. Sister still needs cutting back. I did get started, but I stopped halfway through. That's a bad habit of mine. Bees love it, so I can't cut it back. Rosemary's out of control. I try to cut it back, but every time it's out of control, it starts flowering. And actually I don't mind the flowers because it goes well with the salvia, but right next door to it. And speaking of flowering, I don't know if you can see that pretty well, Geraldton wax flower. This is a native, Australian native, and I think it might be native to Western Australia. Daisy bushes. This is a Primula ferruginea. Butterflies love that one. I'm just going through quickly because I'm running out of time. Calendula plant that's popped up out of nowhere. Copper amethyst, if you're wondering about the colour. Up here. My lemon tree had an attack of the gallbladder rasp, so I had to cut a few branches back, and I just got told that it might take 3 to 5 years to flower. So, potatoes, garlic, and one beautiful tomato plant. Actually, that's the tomato plant I got that one cherry tomato from. I will do 8.5 minutes. So, it's actually good we're getting a bit of sun because we've had a lot of rain last week. Look at this one. It's just going purely nuts. I am trying not to harvest too early because I've seen people on YouTube harvest them when they're still green and they're like that. And it's like, why? So, you know, I get it, you want to do a harvest, show something on YouTube and stuff like that, but wait till you actually got something substantial to show. So I still got a lot of work to do, I know. But slowly but surely things are coming along. Look at those. That's a Coria there. That's an Australian native. That's not an Australian native. More like a weed. So yeah, I was pretty excited about the broccoli last week. Went on Facebook, told everybody, 600 likes for one photo. I thought that was pretty awesome. So I'm going to leave it there, people, and I'll catch up with you next time. Bye.